Kito, take this spear. It is your responsibility now.
I will, Father. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
The boy you see here is called Kito. One morning, Kito woke up to a very quiet dawn where no one was awake and every living creature was still sleeping. He stepped out of his hut and stood outside, staring at the forest close to his village. As a young youth growing up, he had heard stories about the forest, stories of people who entered and never came back alive. He stood still, watching the forest, thinking and doubting the truth of the tales the elders used to tell him and his peers. After a long while, morning birds began singing and the village started waking up. Smoke rose from kitchen fires. All this time, Kito was unaware that this very day was the day of transition in his village. On this day, boys of his age had to prove they were fit to become men and capable of protecting the village in times of trouble. Each boy was sent into the forest to survive one night and face an encounter with a beast before returning home the next day. Unknown to Kito, he would be chosen. That morning, Kito entered the hut and told his father that he wanted to go into the forest to prove himself.
You carry our family's strength. Face challenges with courage.
I understand, Father. I won't let you down.
I know.
Later that day, everyone gathered to hear the name of the chosen one. And that person was Kito. After making his preparations to leave the village and face the beast in the forest, his father sat him down, armed him, and gave him words of encouragement. From there, Kito stepped out of the hut and headed toward the forest. He felt confident in the early stages of his journey until he noticed marks pressed deep into the ground. He moved closer to examine them and discovered they were lion paw prints. The most frightening part was that the lion had passed through not long ago. Fear engulfed him, and his mind tried to convince him to turn back, but he continued anyway. A few steps later, standing in his path, was a huge lion staring directly at him, not even blinking. Kito's fear grew stronger. Every instinct told him to run or attack first, yet he had no idea how to kill a lion. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He should survive rather than risk his life. He lowered his spear, not as a sign of weakness, but as a sign of respect towards something more powerful than himself. As soon as he placed his weapon down, the lion turned and walked away without harming him. Relief washed over him as the beast that could have devoured him in seconds disappeared into the forest. Though he had survived the encounter, he still had to survive the rest of the day and night alone. He explored the forest until night fell, then sat under a huge tree and prayed for morning to come quickly. Fear kept him gripping his spear tightly, for there was no one to comfort him. At dawn, he woke early and began his journey home. This time he walked through the forest with courage and joy, knowing he had passed his test to become a man. When he reached the village, a crowd was waiting for his return. As soon as they saw him, they were both happy and surprised, for many who entered the forest never came back, but Kito did. His mother hugged him and congratulated him. During the celebration, an elder walked up to Kito and spoke to him, saying,
Kito, what have you brought back home?
I faced a lion and survived, without aggression.
After the consultation, the celebration continued, and Kito officially transitioned into a man of his village, something many others had died trying or failed to complete. But Kito, who had been determined even before he was chosen, faced the challenge with courage and intelligence and conquered it. This is the story of Kito and how he survived a lion and became the protector of his village. If you love this story, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss the next one.